250 years ago, America was founded on the promise of something extraordinary, an ongoing experiment shaped by people, place, and the belief that we could build something better together. Over 162 years ago, the city of Boise was founded with that same spirit, built by people who believed in community first, who came together not just to build a city, but to build a community, who came together to create something lasting, a place to call home. And that's always been our story. We're a city shaped not just by where we are, but by the people who show up, stay engaged, and continue to build it together. When you look at Boise today, you can see just how far we've come. Over the years, we've invested in the things that matter most: our parks and open space, access to the greenbelt and foothills, public art, and projects that strengthen our neighborhoods. These are the kind of improvements that shape our everyday lives. This is a city shaped by her people, a place where quality of life isn't just a goal, but it's a part of our everyday experience, where you can get outside, connect with neighbors, support local businesses, and feel like you truly belong. That's what makes Boise, Boise. Across our city, we're making thoughtful investments in the things people care about the most. We're enhancing parks and public spaces, places designed to bring people together. We're expanding access to the outdoors and adding public art that reflects our community and invites connection. We're improving streets and pathways, making it easier and safer for people to move through their neighborhoods and across the city. And we're delivering on projects the community has been asking for, investments that reflect our shared values and our vision for the future. From West Boise to neighborhoods in the Southeast, you can see that work taking shape. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about projects, it's about connection. It's about the spaces where people come together. From Military Reserve with its archery range, bike park, dog park, and beautiful trails, to public art like Gentle Breeze and Cherie Buckner Webb Park. These are the places where community happens, where neighbors meet, families gather, and a shared sense of belonging grows stronger. That's what builds a civic culture, and that's what makes our city feel like home. As we look ahead, we're focused on what comes next, how we continue building a city that brings people together and works for everyone. A city that stays grounded in its history, reflects the voices of its community, and continues to create opportunity for generations to come. Boise has always been a place of possibility, and the question guiding us forward is simple. What's next, Boise? My hope, my North Star, is that together we're building a future that's safe, welcoming, and full of opportunity for everyone. A place where every Boisean belongs and where we continue to show up for each other.
Please welcome to the stage Managing Owner of Colliers and 2026 Boise Metro Chamber Executive Board Chair, Jim Shipman.
Thank you and good afternoon and welcome to the 2026 Mayor's State of the City Address. On behalf of the Boise Metro Chamber, thank you for joining us as we are so grateful for our ongoing partnership with the City of Boise and the incredible support from our community. So we really appreciate you being here. Before we begin, as you know, these events don't happen on their own. We need a lot of support and a lot of groups that sponsor and take care of this. So I'd like to acknowledge some of those that make today possible. This year's State of the City Address is proudly presented by Idaho Central Credit Union, ICCU, and the Laird Norton Company. Our community sponsor and a venue host is the Boise Center. And our official business technology partner, Allied Business Solutions. And I've got a list of a few more here, so hold your applause to the end of this list. We also have our supporting sponsors, Adler Industrial, Alquist, Albertsons, Gardner Group, Hardin Sanitation, Micron, St. Alphonsus, and Simplot Company. That's the first one of these events this year that the applause was held to the end, so thank you. And finally, we'd also like to extend our sincere thanks to our contributing sponsors, and their names are listed in your program. And then finally, a special thank you to CBH Homes. They will be sponsoring today's chamber reception, which will be in room 410 immediately following Mayor McLean's remarks, and it will last until about 7 p.m. And now it's truly my privilege to introduce Boise's Mayor Lauren McLean. She's now serving in her second term as mayor, and it has been and is focused on delivering real results for the people of Boise, creating the great, vibrant city that we have that's safe, it's welcoming, and it's full of opportunity for everyone. Her time as mayor has been marked by building partnerships, especially with many of us here today in the business community, to address the community's most pressing challenges, expanding access to housing, protecting the environment, investing in parks and open space, and strengthening a resilient local economy. Mayor McLean's been a Boisean for 30 years. She first began her service to Boise back in 2001, serving on the Boise Foothill Open Space Levy, the campaign for the levy. She and her husband, Scott, they've raised their 2 children, Madeline and Aiden, here in Boise, and they've spent much of their time, summers and winters, whether backpacking, skiing, and enjoying the great Idaho outdoors. She's an avid trail runner, outdoors woman, and reader. And you know, I've been known, some people accuse me of being fairly competitive. Let me warn you, I was part of a trivia team with Mayor McLean at the leadership conference in Sun Valley, and I cannot hold a candle to her competitiveness, and I think that serves us all well with her in charge as the mayor of Boise. Mayor McLean, if you'd come up, please.
We did, you know, I'm just going to go off script a little bit, and our team won the Spuddy Buddy, and it is sitting in my office very proudly next to some antlers and really special family pictures. So thank you, Jim, for the introduction. It's really wonderful to be here. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for taking your time to join me today. I want to start first with a story. Back in March, I just finished having dinner with a group of folks in West Boise when this woman approached me. And she shared something that sticks with me to this day, and I think it always will. Her adult child, who's fully launched, he has a job back here at home, really struggled to find a place that he could afford to live, and wondered, given the dynamics of the legislature, if there was truly a place for him here. And she asked me if I cared about this as much as she did, if I still cared as much about this as she knew I did before. And I said, I do. Oh my goodness, I really do. I do because my own kids recently graduated, and I want them to be able to build their lives here. I do because Boise showed me and Scott what it looks like to live in a community, to be supported in good times and in bad. And I want to tell you today, and not just tell you, but show you what it means when government cares about your success, about your family's success as much as you do. What it looks like when government listens and delivers. And really what it's like to still believe that the best of this place is still ahead of us. But first, I have some people I want to thank. First off, Jim, for your kind introduction, really appreciate it. Also want to say thank you to you and the J.K. Albertsons Foundation for your sponsorship of America 250. So thank you so much. I also want to thank the Chamber. Bobby Joe's sitting right next to Jim. The Chamber's been a great partner to me and other businesses in the Treasure Valley, and other mayors, in the Treasure Valley. And Bobby Joe's, in particular, your forward-focused, solutions-oriented leadership was just what we need right now. You bring the right people together to advocate for this region and beyond, and I really appreciate it. The work of listening to our residents and delivering real results would not be possible without our City Council. All of you right here in front of me, Council President Stead, Council President Pro Tem Corliss, and Council members Hallie Burton, Morales, Mr. Willits for Lucy, and yeah, that's it. All right, whether we're grappling with where to add more housing, parks, libraries, how to handle those crazy turkeys in the north end, or the changes in the state laws,
Your perspective matters. Your care that you show our community is deep, and I deeply appreciate the partnership we have to address the issues most important to Boiseans. Thank you for your partnership. And to our city staff. Many of you are here today, others are working hard, 1,000 thank yous. The best thing, one of the best things about being mayor is that I get to see them working, the behind the scenes work that our city staff does, helping someone fill out a form, bringing forward a money-saving idea, helping a kiddo check out their first library book or sign up for their card, mowing the grass, getting thousands of suitcases to all the right places. Your work matters to this community, and it deeply matters to me. And on a personal note, I want to thank my husband, Scott. It's his birthday today. He has to do this. Happy birthday. I'm sorry that it has to be this. We have celebrated birthdays together since we were 16. And I so appreciate and am deeply grateful for you, your love, our partnership, our family. Love you. So to each of you here today, you know that this is not my first State of the City address, and I'm nervous like I always am, and if you'd seen me yesterday, you'd understand why I'm nervous, because I really flubbed the practice. But I'm even more inspired by each and every one of you because you keep showing up. You show up to offer solutions and partnership. You share my optimism, our optimism, and conviction that we live in a really special place and that this place is worth protecting. Our work is for you, for your kids and grandkids, your neighbors and friends, and everyone that's lucky enough to call Boise home. And that work, not just what we've already accomplished together, but the work that's still to come, it matters. It matters to the single mom of 2 who just moved into Wilson Station with a rent that she can afford and a school that her kiddos can walk over to. It matters to our kids like the Green Ninjas who surprised us at the Keep Boise Cool kickoff, kids from Trailwind Elementary dedicated to protecting their environment. It matters to our local businesses, and it matters to high school students thinking about what's next and if they have a place here. I spend a lot of my time listening to our teams, to community leaders who are sharing their work and people's needs, to business leaders, to retirees, to moms and dads in the schoolyard behind my house, in coffee shops and parks, on trails and on pathways, and to the thousands of Boiseans who show up. They respond to surveys, they come to council meetings, come to town halls and events. And as Boiseans, we know what we want and we need for this city that we love. And yet session after session, our legislature's overreach takes away the tools to help deliver on housing, transportation, on the fundamental principle of local control. We know that Boise wants to stay Boise, especially as we grow. We are a community in a beautiful place that has built itself with intention together. Scotty and I came here with the blind optimism of 23-year-old newlyweds. We had big dreams to pay off our school loans, to buy a home, to start a life. So we developed this system where we'd use one of those accordion coupon holders to hold the money that we could spend every month. We found a fixer-upper. We started our family. We paid off those school loans while paying for childcare and saving for college. We built a life in a neighborhood where the kids could run down the street to a park. We went to classes in art at Fort Boise. We participated in school events. We backpacked with the kids. We dreamed bigger for them, rooted ourselves deeply in this community, and hoped that this place would give them the same sense of belonging and opportunity that it afforded us, and that we want for every child that grows up here. I understand why that mom asked me if I care as much about the city's future as she does, and this is why I can promise that I do. Look, we are in tough and challenging times. Gas and groceries are more expensive. The daily news can be alarming. Residents are tired. They're worried. And our resolve, I can assure you, to keep listening is stronger than ever. We listen, we deliver, and we dream what's next. Because we must, even as the work is getting harder. And I want to be clear about that. It is getting harder. As our city grows, we need more homes at Boise budgets. jobs that can support our families and help them get ahead, parks and open space to play in, libraries to learn in, and safe ways to get from home to work. And every year, we're asked to do more to support our growing city. And we do, and I'm really proud of that. But I want to be clear. When costs rise as the city grows, the math gets harder. So like Scott and I did with that coupon organizer, the city, together with the council, we do the most that we can with what we have, making sure that every dollar goes to where it matters most. And here's how. We find efficiencies, trim where we can, ask our team to bring us their best ideas because nobody knows better how to do more with less than the people doing the work every day. We're pursuing every grant, every external partnership, every philanthropic opportunity that gets us further than our city budget alone would allow. And these challenges, I want to be clear, are not unique to Boise. Cities across Idaho need tools to meet local needs. And I'm really proud and very honored to be working with mayors across this region, some of whom are here today, thank you, to propose solutions and advocate for local control. Because when we speak with one voice, we are harder to ignore. And when it comes to those worries that I hear from folks, the fatigue and loneliness that comes with it, from it, my answer is not a talking point, it's a practice. It's a conviction that the connections that we share make each of us and all of us stronger. And the kind of connection that I'm talking about happens through intentional cultivation, through the low-stakes interactions that we have with each other every day. And that's why, as a city, we build places where people can gather, and we invest in the everyday infrastructure of a community that is connected. We make sure that